welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be replacing some of my old light fixtures with some LED light fixtures, and I figured I would show y'all how I was going to be doing that. If y'all like to stay tuned for the tutorial, keep on watching. Okay, so I'm just going to be replacing my some of my overhead lighting with some LED lights that I bought off of Amazon. I got my packet, I ordered them yesterday and I got my package in the mail today. So that is pretty exciting. So I'm just gonna open it up. I have already replaced one of them. I did that yesterday. And just to make sure that I liked the light, I ordered it yesterday. I ordered one and then I went ahead and ordered more for the rest of my RV because I liked it so much, and they came in today, so I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy with how quick they came in. They were very easy to install. I am no electrician, I will tell you that, like at all. I have no idea really what I was doing, but so this is what I got. You can order them in singles, or these are packs of 3, which was perfect because I needed 9 more, and so I ordered 3 packs of 3, and I will show you what they look like. They are by the brand, I don't know how you pronounce this, I don't know. I'll link them down below because I have no idea how to pronounce this. I'm so sorry. But they are 12 volts, so they are for RVs, motorhomes, boats, whatever. I don't know what else you'd use 12 volt light fixtures for. And like I said, they come 3 to a pack. Here you can order them singles. They do have some different styles of these traditional lights. And then they also have just the singles, and those should be delivered tomorrow. So I was gonna go ahead and install these today. I think these were like $29 for just the 3 packs of these. So that's pretty fair pricing. And then for the single side, I think it was a pack of 2 for, I think it was like 14 something. I'll link both of those down below, and those also are available for Prime shipping, so free shipping and great pricing. Let me just show you quickly what these look like and what they come with. I did get them in warm white because I didn't really want the bright white. The light that you see right now is one of these lights, so the lighting is great. So you get some screws, some mounting screws, and 2 of these. I don't know what they're called technically because, like I said, I don't know anything about this stuff. I learned everything that I'm about to tell you on YouTube and from my own research that I did yesterday. I want to say these might be called electrical nuts. I'm not really sure. So on the back of here, you have 2 wires, and these are neutral wires. That might not be the right wording, but meaning that you don't have to put positive to positive and negative to negative. You can put them with whichever wire, which is great on my end because I don't know anything about this stuff. So like my light fixture over here, how there's a positive and a negative, there's not a positive and negative on here. So you can just put whichever wire to whichever one. Just make sure that you don't put 2 onto one, and that's it. And they already come stripped, and they just have this little end that you just take off. So that's awesome too. The tops are easy to remove, and that's what the light looks like. I guess maybe this is a 3, 6, maybe 9 LED, because there's 9 little LED things. It's bright, that's all I know. This is just one light in here that's lighting up my whole living area. It's bright, but they're really easy to snap on, snap off. I feel like it's really good quality. You do have an option for a single side, an off, and then a double side toggle here. You do not have the option for like this side or this side. It's just a one side, if that makes any sense. So that being said, I'm going to show you, I need to grab the tools that I'm going to be using, and I'll show you how I'm going to shut off the power and get this thing installed. Okay, so the tools I'm using are some wire cutters and strippers, and I have a pair of needle nose pliers. Now yesterday, this is like totally awful, but I'm just going to be honest, yesterday I did not have either one of these tools, and I used a pair of scissors to cut the wire and strip it. Now, that's not really ideal, but it seemed to work. My light is on. So today I'm going to use the wire cutter and stripper and see if this works a little bit better. So now I'm going to show you, the needle nose pliers are so your lights, I found out the hard way, are run off of your battery. So you have to either cut off the power to your battery, or I just pulled the fuse. So I'm gonna use these to pull the fuse out. And then these will be used to access the wire. So let me show you how to pull your fuse out. So right down here by my door is right here, is your fuse box, and it should just have like a little lid. So these are breakers, and these are your fuse over here. Let me scoot this closer so maybe you can see a little bit better. And they should be labeled. Mine are labeled incorrectly. So while I do my lights, I'm actually going to go back through and relabel everything and put it on the inside of this cover that goes right here. So I just know that this top one here actually does go to the main lighting here in my living area. So I'm actually going to turn the light off. That way we don't hurt anything. And I'm going to pull the fuse out. Just like that. So I don't know if you can see that, but I have the fuse pulled out. And there it goes. It's easy as that. Now here's my light switch. And there is no power to the light. So now this is the one that I replaced yesterday. Now I'm going to replace this one right here and this one right here. These are going to be my next two that I'm going to replace. And they no longer have any power to them. So let's get started doing that. So I did forget to mention that you are going to need a screwdriver or a drill of some sort to take the screws down. Now mind you, if your light has been on, it will be hot. So this bulb right here actually has been on and it is hot. So just a fair warning that there will be some heat with that. So you're just going to unscrew the anchor screws or the mounting screws. Yeah, that is really hot. So that is another reason why these light fixtures are just so dangerous, because they produce so much heat. Like these screws I'm taking off are so hot. It produces so much heat, and they're actually fire hazards to your RV or whatever housing, your boat or whatever housing you have these in. Actually on my cabinets that I had them mounted on, when I took them down for to paint, I have burn spots from them being so hot, which that is just so scary. Okay, so now you have all your screws off, right? Okay, so now you're just going to carefully work your wires that could also be a little warm down from the ceiling, trying not to lose anything that could be up there. I already know how mine are connected just because I did that other one yesterday, and I know that they're connected really good. They're not connected using those nuts. I know that they're connected using whatever these little dilly hoppies are. Like I said, I know absolutely nothing about this stuff. I'm not a professional. If you would like professional help, you need to seek an electrician, not myself, because I'm not a professional. I do know that this black stuff is electrical tape though. That is something I do know. Okay, so now you're going to need to grab your wire cutters, which mine are down there, so I'm gonna grab those real quick. Okay, I do recommend having everything kind of set up and ready to go. So I have my coverings on my new light. I have my coverings off, so my light fixture looks just like this one. And I have everything right here, easily accessible, just so I'm not having to go up and down a lot. Okay, so I have my wire cutters, and I'm going to cut just above these little whatever these things are. I'm not really sure what they are, and I'm not exactly sure how to use these wire cutters, but I think we're just gonna do this right there. Okay, easy peasy. And I have been told that I did not have to cut off the power if I did not want to, that 12 volts won't hurt you, it'll just scare you some. I do not know how truthful that is. I personally would rather cut off the power and not risk dying. But I'm also kind of dramatic. And I don't know how to use wire strippers. So, just like that. Perfect. That looks good. Okay. And we're gonna strip this one. I don't really know how much you're supposed to strip off, but that looks about good. I figure you can put it all together, and if the light doesn't come on, do it again. Right? That sounds like a good plan. Okay. I mean, when you are a single 24-year-old female living by herself, you just kind of make things work, right? Right. Okay. So, now, this is what I'll give you a little close-up. So this is the end of, that's kind of bright. Let me see if I can, there we go. This is the end of the wires. So you see this one has a little cover on it. I took the cover off this one. It's just a little coating that's on there. All right, now this is how I did it yesterday. I just took one wire, you just take them together. I know this is not a very good way. I just take them together like this. I take one of these blue nuts, I put both wire ends in the blue nut, like so, and I twist them together. Just like that, and it holds fabulous, darling. Okay, then we're gonna do the other one. Take off that cap. Perfect. Get this blue nut. Okay, put this one together here, just like so. I just know that you want the wires to be together, and you have to twist them up. Really, really good. Okay, so at that point, I just give them a little tug, because remember, you're gonna shove this up in the ceiling. Oh, see, that one came off. And whenever you're shoving it up in the ceiling, I just wanna make sure that, like, it's not gonna come off. So what I think might need to happen is that the red wire needs to be stripped a little bit more. So I'm gonna straighten out this one right here, this white wire, and I'm gonna strip the red wire just a hair bit more, so the wires have a little bit more to grab onto each other. Mind y'all, I'm gonna say this again, I'm not a professional. I know I've said that already one time, but I'm just gonna remind you, please do not criticize me as if I am. I'm not. Okay, let's try this again. We're just gonna twist this on here. Really good. Tug, feels good. Okay, let's tug on this one. Yeah, that feels good too. Okay, so now it's time to get this thing mounted. This can be kind of the tricky part. So I have my drill here, because that's what I'm going to use to screw everything back in to the ceiling. Okay, so So you're just going to kind of shove all this back into the ceiling here. And pray that everything comes out nicely. That's what I do all the time. Okay. Alright. And hopefully they all stayed intact. Okay, so now we are ready to screw things in. So now you just line this up and you stick your screw here. Perfect. Looks good. And then I'm gonna do one over here. Looks good. Okay. And I'm only putting 2 screws on there just because like that is up there. There's no need to put any more. I don't want to put too many screws and then the plastic like break. So you do you, boo boo, and that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so putting these back on. Hopefully now, whenever I plug my fuse in and turn my light switch on, we will have power. Let's check it out.
This is a light fixture that I took down, and you can see that it was melted and burned right there by the wires that connect to the light bulbs. That shows you just how hot these things get. That it melts the plastic and burns it without you even knowing. I had no idea that this happened because from this side everything looks perfectly fine, but the underneath, the side that was touching the carpet that's on the ceiling, was melting. This is why I'm switching to, well, one reason why I'm switching to LED lights. It also will save me money on my electricity bill.
Okay, so if you couldn't see well before, I got a light. So these are my needle nose pliers here. This is the fuse that I took out. It's a 15, I guess if, I don't know, 15 something fuse. And you just need to be careful whenever you take them out, because like this one's 15, that one's 25, that one's 15, that one's 10. You have to put the same fuse back in from when you took it out, or from where you took it out. So then you just line them up and you put that sucker right back in there and you push it. Okay, fuse is in. Let's try it out.
Moment of truth. Let's flip on the switch and see what happens. And they work. It's a miracle.
All right, so y'all, it's easy as that. If I can do it, believe me, you can do it. I am no electrician. Now I'm just gonna change out the other 12 in my camper until my small ones come in tomorrow. Y'all, thanks so much for watching. I hope that this video is helpful. I could not find a video on YouTube that showed me how to disconnect my power to do this. So I'm hoping that this was helpful to someone out there. And I hope that you have a great day. Stay tuned to my channel to see some other camper videos. I'm almost done with most of my renovations before I have to call in some other help for some renovations. And I hope that you'll have a great day.